All right, so I know it's been a long time. It's been months actually since I've made a YouTube video. Um, Things have just been crazy, honestly. I've been working a lot and just trying to figure stuff out with my life. So that's why I haven't really been able or really been like motivated to make videos for a while, but I have some free time before work today. And so I decided to do like a quick update video. It's probably not going to be quick. I'm probably going to ramble on forever, but I'll try not to. Let's see. My camcorder's being weird or something. Like it's really picky about like the charge and stuff. And like I not filmed. I recorded a couple videos on that, but then like halfway through or like during the video, the battery died. So yeah. Otherwise, I probably would have uploaded like a quick video or something like a couple months ago. Not too sure. But yeah, lots going on or has been going on. Not really sure how up to date everyone is. I don't even remember like the last video I did, to be honest. So just bear with me as I try to like backtrack and explain kind of what's been going on. So I think I made a video about it or like mentioned it that I had a girlfriend back in like September, I think. I don't know. Um, well, basically things didn't end up working out. Figured out some things, just personality traits and just kind of things that I didn't like, and yeah, so that went bye bye. Um, and then tried meeting people online. That was all right, I guess. Oh, yeah, we're not gonna get into that. That's a story for another day. And so basically, I was about to like give up hope on like more like local people and maybe like dating apps in general because like I live in a small town. It's hard to meet people and stuff. And then um, I re-downloaded Tinder. I know, right? At all the apps, and I was swiping through, and there was this guy that lived pretty close by, and he had like a lot of the same interests as I did, and like he was like a musician and like seemed pretty cool and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna swipe right. And like a lot of people on Tinder, honestly, like this is just a personal service announcement. A lot of people that like are on Tinder like aren't really on Tinder a lot, and like he had put his Snapchat in his biography, and so if someone does that, it's probably better to add them on that because then you can talk to them more and get to know them more, or whatever your reason is on there, and get to talk to them quicker and sooner and stuff by adding them on their Snapchat instead of just waiting for them to swipe back or message you on Tinder. So yeah, but yeah, so last month, yeah, what month is it? Yeah, last month. The beginning of the month, I had added him on Snapchat and we talked a little bit. Things went like really well. Like we really hit it off, and so like I think like a week or two later, like we had already planned a first date, and then like we were already kind of like there was already chemistry there, so like things were already going pretty well, and like we'd planned like another date just in case, and like it was really nice. It was like because most of the people I've gone on dates with, they just like wanted to like hook up, and they told me they didn't, and then it was just kind of disappointing because that's what I'm looking for. And I told them that, and I was super upfront about it and told them. But like, apparently, it doesn't matter sometimes, and people just are mature. And honestly, no matter what a person's age is, like if someone's older, it doesn't mean they're going to be more mature. And I've learned that from talking with people, trying to date people, going on dates with people. Like maturity isn't an age thing. It's more of like a personal thing and the way someone was brought up, I guess. Anyway, so we had a date. We went to this cute little boba, or not boba shop, but it's like a little coffee shop. They have boba. And so we had boba and talked, and then we went to Denny's. And then we were going to go to the park, but there was like too many people, and there was really nowhere to just chill and hang out. And like they were doing not construction, but like looked like lawn care and just like fixing up stuff. So we went to the lake and just chilled there. But it was really fun and like I had a really good time. And um, a lot of people tell me I rush into stuff too fast and I trust too easy, even though I've been hurt. Like, excuse me, I've been hurt a lot in the past, and like people have just been stupid. But like I just kind of had a feeling about him, and like for our first date, I was nervous, and I usually don't get nervous with dates, but like for some reason I was like nervous Honestly, I think it's because of how things have gone in the past. Like people have set up dates and just pretty much led me on, and then like ghosted me or like had some lame excuse that they made up. One guy, he told me his dad was in the hospital like 30 minutes before I was supposed to leave for our date, and asked if we could reschedule it for like an hour later. And then like something else stupid came up. Like it was just ridiculous. And yeah, I don't even know. Like people surprise me. But yeah, so I don't know, as the date went on, like I got less nervous. We like connected really well. We had some similar interests and stuff. Like he's kind of nerdy. He likes music and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, and then I was just like, you know what, screw it. And like I'd asked him before, I was like, I don't want to like rush into things. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Yeah, uncomfortable, like freak you out, scare you away. I was like, if like I feel like the date goes really well, like, and I just want to ask you to be my boyfriend. Like, would you? And he agreed to it, which I was kind of surprised. And so the date like went really well, and like I asked him, and he said yes, and I was like pretty surprised. I was pretty happy though because he's honestly like like looking back and like just everything. He's honestly like what I was looking for, like in a person. Like he's really good at communicating. He's open. We have similar interests. He's like super sweet and super nice and stuff. And so, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. Help me, Tom Cruise. Oh my gosh. And after trying to like date people or like just go on dates and have people like keep using you and like um just being awful, like you kind of like start to develop like a complex of yourself. Like maybe it's like your mental health issues that's like the problem, or like just you in general is an issue, and so like you self internalize and like self examine and like basically rip like your personality and like just everything apart. Like you go through your head and like try to figure out like what the heck like is wrong with me. Like, but then I realized, and my friends helped me realize this, like with most of the people, like it wasn't necessarily just me or all me. It was like some of them too, and just like how they were. Like basically, because I'm like a nice person and like kind of like a pushover, like those people basically just wanted to use me. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's just dating and just stuff in general is just complicated. And I've always just had a rough time with it. And then to have someone so nice come along and like so genuine and like honest and like not to play games or like use me, or it just makes me emotional, to be honest. And like I keep telling people, like he honestly makes me super happy. And we've been dating for a month. We had a Star Wars weekend this last Saturday that was super fun. We only had time to watch one of the first three movies on DVD, so we watched Phantom Menace. He picked that one. But yeah, I don't know. He's just a guy, and I'm super happy that he agreed to date me and put up with me and all my issues and stuff. I mean, no one's perfect. Everyone has issues, but I don't know. To develop kind of a complex, so to speak. It's just that he makes me super happy, and everyone was just telling me like be careful, and like everyone figured like he was going to be the same. I literally just people I was updating about like that, like each one was different. Like each one seemed super, just super different, super great. And if he's watching this video, he actually looked up my really, I trying to figure stuff out, and I came out to like my mom last summer, yeah, last summer, and I was really scared about that. Um, One of the guys I went on a date with, like we'd been talking for like a couple months before we actually were able to meet up, and I asked him to be my boyfriend. We dated like 2 days, and then he like randomly like broke up with me, and then like after our date, like I had done a post, um, saying I like had a boyfriend, like basically like coming out like as bi, and I was honestly kind of worried about that because like I live in a small town. I just wasn't sure how people would react. But everyone's been really nice so far. Everyone's been supportive of my family and everyone. So I'm really thankful for that. But yeah, so that's how my dating life has gone. Girlfriend, just trying to figure out whatever. And now I have like a first actual really well. So I'm really excited to see where things go with him. And yeah. So anyway, enough about freaking dating. Let's jump into my job. So I hated the city. I was miserable. I'm not gonna lie. Back up here, back up north, back up home again, and tried to find a baking job because cook stresses me out. Like as a job, like just trying to get the tickets out and just depending on like and stuff. Like I don't know, it just stressed me out. Like my anxiety would rip really bad. And try baking how to buy your things, just kind of doing whatever and stuff. Good to me because it was like late summer. I didn't want to my career and like Phil's show. I saw because I didn't want them to think I didn't want to work. Was gonna ask off those events. So I waited August, but yeah, I'm working at Subway, and honestly, as bad as I thought it would be, the major. This is for like every Subway employee person that's worked there. The customers are honestly the worst. Like some of the people that just come in there are just awful, just ridiculous and picky. I think like good stories are like stories. So my cousin recently, this happened like I think like last week. I don't know. It's been a while. My cousin works there, and he's mixed. He's half white, half Mexican Spanish. And I was in the back doing dishes and stuff, and he was up front helping a customer, and she got a wrap. And as he was rolling the wrap up, I guess he did it like really good, and so she had to comment on it. She was like, "Wow, you wrapped that up really good. It must be because it's part of your culture." Now I don't know because I wasn't out there. I don't think she meant it racist or like it to come out that bad, but like it was just funny and just ridiculous. I was like, "You can't just say that to someone." I don't know. People are interesting. Let's see what else. So there's a lady that comes in there. She's been coming in there I don't know how long. Like pretty much since I started working there back in November. Like it's been like 6 months, which is crazy that it's been that long. Time flies by when your life's falling apart, let me tell you. Just kidding. But her name's Pickle Lady because I kid you not, she gets so many pickles on her sandwich at the end. Like after you put everything else she wants on it, she gets so many freaking pickles that you can't shut her sandwich. And she's fine with it. Like she knows that you can't close it or like should even attempt. And so she's just like, leave it like that, you're good. But we call her Pickle Lady. And one of the days, I don't remember, I think it's been like maybe January, February. I was having a bad day. One of my coworkers that was being dumb, that was about to quit, um, she was supposed to show up for lunch shift to help me, and she was still snowed in, even though she knew dang well the day before that she wouldn't be snowed in. She didn't find anyone to cover her shift. Couldn't make it. She texted me 20 minutes before she was supposed to come in and was like, "Sorry, like I tried to get you help, but I don't know what to tell you. Like you're pretty much on your own for right now." So I was pissed. I was just pissed because she was just ridiculous. She was like a mother hen, like trying to like tell us how to do our job, even though some of the people had been there longer than even me and longer than her. She was just annoying, really weird too, and really just a butt kisser. Like she'd suck up to all the customers and just our manager and the boss and stuff. Anyway, so I was pissed about that, and Pickle Lady comes in. Pickle Lady, has an attitude like she basically thinks that like since she comes in so much, like we should like worship the ground that she walks on and like and everything. And she has the like a rewrap thing because she eats there so much, and it never works. There's always off or like weird or something. She always pissed, blames it on us and says it's us when not the scanner and the technology because we have crappy internet and stuff. And she was just giving me attitude of I don't even remember. She gave me attitude and I just went off on her. I like didn't cuss her out. I was just like very stern and I was like, you need to like tone it down a little. Always rude to us when you come in here. Like you just need to tone it down a bit and just whatever. And then she's all mad and defensive and saying she wasn't rude to us, even though like everything about her, like when I'd seen her, just like is being in. I don't think she does. I just let her. I really don't freak if you come back. And he called me, like he talked to the other employees and they were like, yeah, she's rude and awful. And honestly, most of them would rather just have, like, keep peace, mind their peas. And already pissed off. She antagonizing did not help the situation. So she's nice to us now and friends with her. I don't know. But I Lady B. We have this other lady making percent like in some like it's a cookie gift and chocolate chip cookie or like and yeah, we're closing soon for an hour. Excuse me. They did, and each time scooped each cookie into the life drain from her eyes of how her had bought all the cookies. It was funny. Subway, just rude. Sauce on the other side of the bread now, and I was just like, okay, I don't even know. And honestly, like, it's like old rich white people or like middle class like people are just the pickiest. Like they think they're entitled. They like we're there to like serve them, and like it's ridiculous, honestly. Like how many people there get like some ridiculous freaking top, toast the bread, meat, take an extra to make you a little sandwich while we have a line clear back to the freaking door. You're welcome. And, you know, my mom and everyone like more like old school people are like the customer's always right. That is not freaking true. I don't care what it says, etiquette or whatever, but the customer is not always freaking right. I'm just here to tell you that now. Like, no. And if someone's like belittling you and rude to you, you should not have to take it because you're a retail worker or fast food. Like, whatever. You shouldn't have to take that crap. I don't freaking care who you are. That's ridiculous. No one should treat you less of a person because of that or whatever. I don't take people's crap. Like I've had to bite my tongue and hold my tongue a couple times, but like honestly, people like we just make memes about them or like make jokes about them in the back. Like I said, Subway honestly is not that bad to work for. It's honestly like a good starter job for anyone. It pays my bills. I was able to get my first car. I didn't mention that. I bought my aunt's old 98 Chevy Malibu. It gets me where I need to go. I'm paying my student loans off. Like honestly, Subway's not that bad to work for. All this new crap that they just did, like with all these new seasonings and spices and all these new drinks, was a little annoying to try to get used to and learning at first because our manager didn't really like tell us what to do. He's just like read like the manual and just kind of look over it. But like once you get the hang of it, it's pretty good. And Subway changes stuff, like not this extreme, like where they remodeled everything kind of, but like they change everything about a month, like a cent, like sandwiches and cookies and stuff. So honestly, like Subway's a good job for like high school students, college kids, like anyone just trying to get on their feet and make some money. It's honestly not that freaking bad. I enjoy it. I get along with most of my coworkers. One of my coworkers I'm related to, he's like my second cousin or something on my grandpa's side. He's lazy. He's dumb. We make memes about him because one time he didn't want to come in for his shift, so he said he had a really bad nosebleed, even though it wasn't that bad. To be honest, he probably like squirted ketchup up his nose or something because that's how ridiculous he is. One time he faked being sick, so I had to cover his shift, and then my cousin Emilio, the one that was the uh, rap kid that the lady made the comment to, um, he saw him at like Circle K or like hanging out with his friends when he was supposed to be like helping us, and I was like, okay, thank you. Thank you so freaking much. So we just make jokes about him and just roll our eyes because he honestly like just he does the bare minimum and like wants the same amount of hours and wants the same money. It's just an interesting situation, and I'm sure like everyone tells me there's someone like that, at least one person like that at the job they work at. But no, things are going well. I'm really happy with my boyfriend. I like my job. I have a car. I'm paying my student loans off. I have Comic Con in 2 weeks. I'm excited for that. Probably going to do selfies, maybe like a vlog or something, edit it and upload it if I have time. Really excited for that. Hoping to get a baking job in the next city over and move there eventually, closer to my boy, my boo. Um, yeah, like Safeway, Walmart, anything really, even a mom and pop shop. Like I just want baking. Like I just want to bake desserts for people, get paid for it, enjoy it, live my best life. The end. So yeah, that's a kind of quick life update. I did like at least 10 minutes about dating and 10 minutes about a job, so that's pretty good. But other than that, nothing really that exciting or crazy has gone on in my life, to be honest. My life's pretty freaking boring. Like I just work or chill all the time. So yeah. So thanks for listening to this, watching this, putting up with me, listening to me ramble on about my job and just my love life and stuff. But yeah. So I'll try to make more videos when I have time. Like I said, might do a Comic Con vlog and just edit and upload that. That would probably take a little while though, because I think we're going like 3 or 4 days. Not too sure. But yeah, thanks for watching and look forward for more videos. And it is feels kind of good to make a video again and just kind of like update and like talk about stuff and kind of vent and get stuff off my chest. So yeah, thanks and stay tuned for more.